So I had this dream the other night. Like last night. Well, it's 5 a.m. It wouldn't be last night. But basically, it started out as me getting off of this bus from a very weird school. I could tell it was a weird. Ah, shit. Something started. That scared the hell out of me. Um, but basically, I was looking at it from my house, and it was a very pretty neighborhood, but there were no roads. It was just houses and grass, and then like a bordering, very square tree line. And then I go into this one house, and it's like a video game. It goes from first person to fucking pixelated third person. Like, there's this game that I watched Markiplier play. It's called The House, and it was basically, it looked like that. It might have been my brain picking up on that. Running from monsters and all that great stuff. But I, I did. That's not the important part. I get out of this house, right? A while later, and all these monsters are based on Undertale characters. Uh, um, uh, sorry, I read something. Um, but all of these monsters were based on Undertale characters. The two that were the main ones, I think, were Alphys and Metaton, which fucks me up because I don't talk about them that much, but they are my two. Like they are two of my favorite fucking characters in that goddamn thing. I love them all, obviously, but like, oh my god, you can't just hit me with the goddamn Alphys and Metaton fucking monsters. They're all like elongated and spindly and claw hands and teeth, and it's just like, I'm not usually scared by that kind of thing, but like in my face chasing me around, and then it would like have cutscenes that were in first person and drawn really fucking well. Like I wish I could draw like that. But anyway, I get out of this house and I'm running down the street because these creatures are hell bent on my destruction. As I'm running down the street as fast as I can, which is not that fast because I am a slow motherfucker. And I'm running, and I run pretty well, surprisingly. Half the times I'm like, okay. But I'm running down the street, and I'm getting pretty far. But at the same time, I'm still looking for my house. I still want to find my house because that's the point. I was trying to get home. And then I start to make the realization none of these are my house. And this one street, and this one street seems to go on forever. And I look around, and I see that the neighborhood seems to seemingly just stretch forever. And I start running more, and I get to this sign, and I stop at it, and I read it, and it says, the way out of this hell, it's like all lit up, the way out of this hell is 1,000 meters away. Which sounds like a lot. It might not have been meters. But I was running fucking it was something with an M. It might not have been meters. I don't know. I don't even remember if it was an M, but it was like 1,000 something away. And so I see a car that's kind of slower than the rest. I've been like dodging cars this whole fucking time because I'm not walking on the sidewalk. I'm on the street, booking it down the street. And I hop behind the sign, and this car pulls in. It looks like my dad's car, and it pulls in to the house where the sign's in front of, and I hop back out from there because I don't want them to see me because I feel like it's not anything good. And then I look at the sign, and it's not lit up anymore, and I just start booking it in the direction that I was supposed to be going. And I come across these people. One of them had elongated arms, but they didn't come up to me. It was just watching me from a distance. And they looked like two girls. One had her hair up, and the other one had short hair. And they had masks on. I think they were bunny masks, but they didn't have like it was just a bunny face. One of them might have had ears. The one with the long arms definitely had ears. I could see it in the distance. But it they were like, "Hey, are you okay? Why are you running? It's like in the middle of the night. Is everything okay?" And then like they started walking with me. So I'm running a little bit slower and they're walking with me, you know. And I'm feeling kind of better because they're walking with me. And so like I get I get to this place and I see like a carnival and a shopping mall. I was like, it finally ended, and I start to walk towards it. And then I wake up And sometimes I really feel like in these dreams I'm in a separate reality. Like I'm not supposed to be there, um, but I'm there. And the thing about that is like I'm a person that believes that there could be alternate realities and other universes. And the fact that if that my dreams are starting to slowly feel more and more realistic, like they're starting to simulate pain and emotions and the feeling of cold and the feeling of physical objects really fucking well, and it's scaring the shit out of me. I hate it. All my dreams are so realistic, and then I'll realize I'm in a dream, and it's just like I have to wake up. How do I get up? Please help me wake up. And I can't. And everyone else is so confused. It's like, what do you mean wake up? And it's just like they give me weird looks. They don't even say anything. I'm like, please help me wake up. And it's just, what? You're awake. What? No. The fuck you mean I'm up? Nah. So now I'm like, it's like, am I dreaming the majority of the time? Like, am I awake right now or am I asleep? Who fucking knows? I think that's a disorder. Nah. But seriously, my dreams are really starting to fucking freak me out because it's like I shouldn't be feeling this kind of way. It should not be this bad, you know? It shouldn't be, oh, they're looping again and no one's gonna help me and I don't know how to get out. And there was this one where I was so desperately stuck that I was starting to cry, and I'm starting to cry thinking about it because it's just this terrible fucking feeling of being stuck in your own house and you go up to a family member and they aren't responding to you. Like you're not even there. And you're but then they disappear and you like look around and you're just so confused and you can't get out of your house and you were just attacked by multiple floating faces beforehand. So you're already shaken and 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 it's terrible. Um um uh I don't like my dreams. I don't like my dreams. They are getting worse, which isn't good. For multiple reasons. Obviously, it's fucking worse. I don't have to explain this to you. You're pretty fucking smart. Most of you probably. I'm gonna put music in the background. I'm sorry if you can hear it. But it's really stupid, and it's starting to make me fear going to sleep because they're also getting like more often. What's that called? What's that called? Fuck. I'm sorry. It's 5:22 in the fucking morning, and I was ranting to myself about this in the bathroom like I was talking to people. So I decided to actually make it into something. So this is just gonna be a part of a rambling series, which I think is amazing. What's another thing that feels weird? The weird shadowy figures and sometimes glowy figures that I see in the middle of the night. Now, mind you, I can move during these periods, which makes it so much worse. You have any fucking idea how terrifying it is to sit up in bed, you haven't fallen asleep yet, look over and see this man. Not a man. He's not a... He does not look like a man. Trust me. Its head was too oval, and all I could see was his eyes. Like, okay, I could make out the figure. It was on its knees near the corner of my room, but it still had to break its neck to fit into my room, like the neck at a 90-degree angle, which should tell you how tall it is, because my ceilings are 6 feet tall. What the fuck? Anyway, its eyes glowed red, and its head was an oval. It was like squished almost, and it was not nice. I could just tell it was vibes. And then there were the twins. I've started to give them names very slowly. They sat on my masks. These were like, well, they were my mom's masks. They are like those party fucking masks, those ones that just go over the eyes. And they sat up there. I could tell it was two. It was just vibes, because each had one eye. And it would only make sense that it was two, unless it was just a thinner version of the other one. But I'm pretty sure it was two. Then there was that one that either had one eye or covered one eye, and I looked at him the wrong way, and he was fucking offended. Like Like, I was just like, hey, can you leave? I'm trying to sleep. And he was just, how fucking dare you? Like, no words spoken, but it was just the like vibe of how fucking dare you. Then there was Henry, who showed up twice. And Henry, I want to see Henry again because he freaked me out the first time and he almost touched me, which is really fucking weird actually, because he peeked out around the corner and he was very tall, and his face was either completely different color than the rest of his body or a mask, and I hope his face was just weird because I don't want to see what's under the mask. But he was like a big, shouldered, like hunched back kind of guy. No, he's not a guy, but his arms were kind of spindly, which is really cool. But he had like claw hands and a cool looking. It was just a smiley face, basically, like two dots and a fucking smile on a white mask thingy. And mind you, he was not like fuzzy like the rest of the weird shadowy figures. He was like completely defined. He cast a shadow on the floor. Um which makes it also worse because it's just backing the fact that I think that they're real. Um this is just the ramblings of an insane person. Yeah, this is just that. Oh, great texts. Okay, stop. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sorry. But the other time I saw Henry was a month or so later, and he crawled in on my ceiling, and there was such detail to this crawl that he went under the fucking door frame, and he crawled up, and I was still sleeping on my top bunk at this point, and he crawled up, he crawled over, and he fucking stopped, broke his neck backwards to look at me, and then I couldn't see him anymore. And I was just like, hi, Henry. I named him Henry. It was a guess. His name is Henry. He is Henry, yes. It's the only name I could think of. Then there's this bottle that appeared strangely outside of my house. I brought it inside because I didn't want the kids messing with it. I have taken care of it. It's not angry. I mean, it's angry. But it hasn't done anything. It makes my arms tingle whenever I touch it, though. Like the similar way that the Bible does. Actually, the Bible's worse. Don't touch it. It's okay. I either got a haunted Bible or I'm just not good at touching religious stuff. More things that are weird sometimes. I don't know what to think about. I listened back over my audio for a second. It's actually not that bad, which is good. Another weird thing that happened. I was talking to some friends and I was like, I'm gonna go into the woods. And so I was on call with these friends of mine and I went into the woods, right? And I was walking on the pathway and I turned around because I got a weird vibe and I was like, oh, I shouldn't be in the woods anymore. So I get out of the woods, and while getting out of the woods, I look back on the path that I had just walked on. And what do I see facing me? A cat skull. So guess what my brain did? It said, bring it in the house. So now I have a cat skull at my desk. By the bottle. I might have a small problem. I don't know why I brought it inside. I bring a lot of objects that I probably shouldn't bring inside, like multiple of my neighbor's alcohol bottles, because I think they look pretty. And bottles in general, honestly. Any glass bottle, this one probably was alcohol. I don't know. The bottle, the angry one from earlier. What's another weird thing that I do? Sometimes I draw things. And then I show them to people, and they're like, bro, I've seen that before. And it's like, what? It's like, yeah, no, I've seen that before. Like, out and about. Like, just fucking, like, that's a person I saw. And it's just like, I've never seen that person before. And it's just like, oh, well, that's a person I saw. And it's just like, really? This little girl with, like, no fucking eyes, and or like they would be in their dreams sometimes. Sometimes I'm in people's dreams. So whenever I see someone that I know in one of my dreams, I have to like talk to them and it's just like, hey, did you have a dream that I was in? And if they're like, yeah, and it's just like, bro, what was it like? Because I had you in one of my dreams, and then we'll describe the exact same thing, and it's just like, what the fuck? La, 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 la. Okay, I need to stop before YouTube fucking kills me. I draw a lot of creepy shit sometimes, actually. Why did that bottle get there? I didn't put that bottle there. I had a phase of drawing this very specific orange-haired girl with like no eyes and a blue dress and brown little shoes. They're like slipper shoes. And I never drew her again after I redrew her that one time. The last like actual drawing that I wanted to do of her was old, like really older, and it's traditional. It's like on paper, and it's just her wandering into the woods, which I think is funny because I used to wear a blue nightgown. I didn't have slippers, but I would always wear my hair in a braid to sleep, and which and like what? And I wander into the woods sometimes. Did a child wander into the woods? Probably. Have I wandered into the woods? Hopefully not. Maybe it's metaphorical. Probably then? I don't know. I have a lot of dreams where things break, like a video game, glitches, and reality bends weird, and I hate it. A lot of my dreams don't have, like, actual monsters or conflicts. Sometimes they do, and sometimes the monsters are people. And by monsters are people, I mean my friends. And one of them is very good. Not good, very memorable. It's good in my brain memory area. It's my best friends. I've known them since 5th grade, and we have a very strange friendship. It's very on and off, which isn't good, I guess. We relate mainly because we both feel the similar emotions, and that's basically it. We don't like a lot of the same things, and the things that we do have in common, I had to like force on them because I wanted us to talk about something other than like anime, and I don't like anime that much, so she would not she they would be talking about like fucking My Hero Academia, and I would just be like, what the fuck? I know nothing about that. I have watched some of it. I don't like it that much. Like, it's a good show. It's just the fandom. I don't like the fandom. And I don't know, I got bored. I, like, burnt myself out because I was too excited. The fucking theme song gets me hyper. But, like, ooh, that's another thing with them. But, like, there was this dream that I had, and there was two of them at first, and that's when I noticed that there was like a glitch, and I looked between them both, and each time I'd look at the other one's shirt would change colors, so I had to like look back and forth, and then everything seemed to notice that I had noticed, right? And so then, the dream decided to have shit hit the fan. Everyone else disappeared, including the clone of my friend, and then it was just my friend with a knife and me. And we ran around in this, like, weird roundabout that looks kind of like their house in the kitchen area, and then I had to do a puzzle. And now, I died a few times, but I respawned because my dreams loop like that. It was like a checkpoint, and so I got the puzzle done, and I was running really good this whole time, and I didn't want to stab my friend because they're my friend. But one of the things that I remember when I was getting to the car, because it was a car that I had to get to, but I had to like half hop, so then I had to like figure out a new mode of fucking transportation for myself, which I did. I did figure out how to walk correctly, which was really good because I'm fucking smart. But I remember them yelling, they yelled at me, and it was just, get back here, you blonde-haired Barbie bimbo bitch, and I'm just like, what the hell? What the fuck? I used to have blonde hair for a very long time, not because it was dyed or anything, I just had naturally blonde hair. It was suffering. I don't like blonde hair on myself. Anyway, another thing that's happened with them, hold on. I'll explain after I respond to this thing. What's it called? So we were over at each other's house. I was over at their house. I was over at their house, and they went downstairs to go get us some water bottles, and they thought I went downstairs with them, cause I had went downstairs after them, or what? That doesn't make sense. You fucking understand. They were coming back up, and they thought I had walked downstairs. Maybe they heard me. I didn't hear me. And so they had an entire conversation on the couch with me. And then they walk back upstairs, leaving me on the couch. And they walk back upstairs and they see the actual me sitting on the bed, waiting for them to get back with the water bottles. And they look at me and they said, "Wait, you were just downstairs." And I was like, "No, I wasn't. What do you mean? I didn't move." And it's just like, "What?" And so they give us, so we're drinking the water, and then we come up with this system. There was a time before this. This has happened twice at this point. And we come up with a system of, we'll text each other a word, and then the person that comes back has to tell the other the word. Because I've made the realization that I will never see my own strange doppelganger, only they will. And I've heard theirs. We both had a situation where the other seemingly, they had just got a new bed frame that I could fit under, so I slept under their bed. And so they had went to sleep with their parents because they were feeling weird and they don't like sleeping alone sometimes. And so they go to do that, and I didn't know they had went to do that. I thought they went to get us water or whatever. And I hear them call my name from the doorway after hearing them walk up. So I thought it was just normal. And then I I respond with, "I'm under the bed, lol," but I respond quietly. And so I hope it didn't hear me, but it did nothing. Okay, there was absolutely no noise. And now their floors are creaky, and everyone in that house is a heavier person, so you can hear people walking around. Hell, you can even hear the thinner person, the dad, what's his name? His name is David. You can hear my friend's dad walking around, and he's like pretty thin actually. And there was no noise, and then the bed above me creaked. And they have a dog, but they have all hardwood floors. I would have heard that fucking dog. It's a big dog. His name is Prince. He's like a mix between a bigger dog and like a fucking, I don't know. I don't know what he's a mix between, but he's a big boy. And so I'm sitting there with this really off feeling, like a scared off feeling. And I'm the thing under the bed in this situation. I shouldn't be scared. I could jump out and stab if I so pleased. Anyway, I saw someone hovering outside the window, and I say hovering because we're on the second fucking floor, and I could see their silhouette through the curtains. There weren't curtains, blinds. I'm stupid. That was a real life experience. That wasn't fun at all. That was the first time it happened, which was not nice. What's some other weird things? There was the time my phone turned on, like it had been pressed to be on, which it's actually kind of hard to do. It's not like gonna get turned on by movement. My phone doesn't do that. It's an older phone. Which, even if it did get turned on by movement, would be worrying because that means that something fucking moved it. And I was sleeping on my top bunk at the time. It was charging on my bottom bunk area. By the bottom bunk. And I see the light turn on, and I'm just like, oh fuck no. And so I yell, and I freak the fuck out of whatever did it, because it turned it on one more time, and I reached down and I grabbed it, and I said, "If you grab me, I swear." It's just, don't grab me. Understand? I am the fear turns to anger kind of person, where it's just, oh no, which is funny to me. Okay. I just remembered something about the situation the situation with the Hannah. Not that I shouldn't have said that. Shut up. The situation with the friend thing. The fucking. Apparently they heard me calling for them from like their room, like from the doorway from the room that they were sleeping in, and I didn't move that whole time, which is another situation of me not seeing or hearing mine, but them seeing or hearing mine, which I don't like because it means that these things can pick and choose. And I'd rather not. I would Isn't it like if you see your own doppelganger, you're gonna die? Smack the shit out of my doppelganger. I wanna see what happens. That's stupid. Maybe it's choices I could have made? I don't know. I don't see why we'd cryptically call each other's names from the fucking doorways of the rooms and then not make any noise or seem to move. Sorry. Feel wanted. Fake strings. Oh, the lyrics are supposed to be take strange things to feel normal. I thought it was strange things to feel wanted. What was I gonna talk about? I show windows, your guy. Anyway, this is a good playlist. One of my weird things is I don't like windows at night that are uncovered. Not because someone could be looking in, it's just that I don't know if someone could be looking in. That's how dark it is. I don't like it. Luckily, my room doesn't have any windows. Is that bad that my room doesn't have any windows? I I live in a basement. My house is the murder basement. Um, there are technically children in my basement. I'd count as a child, and so does my 3-year-old brother. He's 4. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Then there's the multiple talking to things that aren't there. Well, they might be there. I don't know. I'm on the fence about paranormal stuff. Because, like, I've had a lot of experiences with things that could be counted as paranormal. But the thing is, I also see demons as just fucking dead people, so that's the thing. I see demons as less of demons, more of sinners, and angels just. I've always seen angels as assholes, okay? It's always been, oh, you're definitely bragging. Oh, you're definitely some snarky bitch, you know? Which is not a good way, I guess, to see angels, but I don't care. God, it's Old Testament, but like fucking brats. Like, not the fucking. No, I didn't mean the show, I swear. That's an even more cursed thought. But like Old Testament angels, but they're just fucking assholes. Like, really narcissistic, and they brag about how they're in heaven all the time. And so it's just the demons are really fucking relatable. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh no. The thing is, it's really hard to get into heaven, but it's really fucking easy to get into hell. Just think it differently, and you're basically cast aside like you're nothing. So basically, anyone with any sort of mental disorder, uh, oh god, god. And they try and get children into this religion. The Bible is problematic on many levels. There's murder and rape and fucking. What the hell? This isn't child friendly. Stop teaching it to your kids. Fuck. If God does exist, who cares? I don't. I don't think I deserve to be in there anyway. I glare God in the eyes while walking backwards into hell. If it's a hole, I hope it's a hole. I can just flip him off and jump, you know? That would kill me again. Would that be non existence? Will I finally get my wish? God, okay, maybe I'm not okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm a part of something that's bigger than what it actually is, and I know I'm not. It's this thing that makes me feel really bad because I'm not a main character in any way, shape, or form. I'm a background character. I'm nothing more than filler, a side quest NPC. NPC. There we go. I can't say my M's and M's correctly. I'm I'm not interesting in any way. I kind of just exist as a weird fucking mishmash of ideas that were maybe meant for a main character, but were too not good. They were just not good enough, and so they stuck them all into some weird side character that you will probably never talk to. There's like a whole quest line and shit, you know? If there had to be a main character of this world, I would like I wouldn't want to meet them because you can have those really gracious main characters that are super nice, or you can have fucking scary game protagonist, murder man, or narcissistic assholes that know they're the main character and will do anything for money, or those fucking joke main characters that are just like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna use one of the jokes that me and my friend group have about Genshin, and it's just ingredients, man. Oh, ingredients, man. Which is just ether, by the way. It's just ether, but a hellspawn. It's ether, but a little goblin boy that runs around, takes your ingredients, talks about food, and goes, Catherine, oh, Catherine, I know you can hear me, Catherine. Where are you? Where are... Catherine! Catherine, I know you can see me, Catherine. Ingredients, man. Oh, ingredients, man. And my favorite part of playing Genshin, which if I ever recorded it, which I will most likely not, it would just be a lot of me going fucky, fucky, fucky you, fucky, fucky, fucky you, fucky, fucky, fucky you. Oh God, oh fuck, oh stay away from me, fucky, fucky, fucky you. It's just the song of my peoples. Mm-hmm. So mean, I'm heading straight for the castle. I have music in the background. This is like 30 minutes long. Ah, shit. I think that's all. I mean, there's a few other dreams and a few other things that have happened. And a few other things that make me feel weird. Can I just call this one Demonics and Insanity? Episode 1. Episode 1. Dreams and Paranoia. Wait, paranormal. Fuck. Actually, Dreams and Paranoia works? Oh my god. I don't know what I'll name it. I don't have good things.